Welcome back, everybody, to the continuation of our Let's Play of Space Exploration, Krastorio 2, and AAI vehicles. So, I've took some time and I've unclogged the clock we had over here. And the main reason we unclogged it, or the main purpose how we unclogged it, was I just made some dedicated chests with some dedicated requests for things that had like a big of a stack size. Copper plate was one of them. All the barrels, of course, are one of them. The iridium plate over here we've put into a separate system. And yeah, mostly the barrels. So this system over here is now, yet again, getting a little bit more sparse. And in turn, we can load the rocket better. But you can already see that we're missing two things. One is cryonite rods, and the other is water ice. Now, water ice is a thing that we make... it's a thing that we... It's a thing that we make over here out of cryonite slush, and cryonite slush, of course, is made out of cryonite rods. And cryonite rods, it seems that we are completely out of them. It used to be that we have had quite a lot of them, and well, they're completely gone. There's also 202 rocket parts over here. What the hell? Pick these up, please. Thank you. Not quite sure why there's 202 rocket parts over there, but we don't need them in the chest over there where we can't use them. We need them somewhere else, which means we have to check up on why cryonite is not working. And I've already taken a check. If we look at the surface over here, it seems we are out of power. We are completely out of power on this place, and the main reason for that is because we have more or less stopped importing cryonite over here. Also, it seems we've been struck by a meteorite over here. Oh, not quite sure if that happened before or after. I think that happened after. But yeah, the base over here is deteriorating because we are out of power. And the main reason why we're out of power is because we are not constantly resupplying the base with stuff. And we need to constantly resupply the base with stuff. Now, didn't we set up something like that? We did set up like, what is it, the Jibble landing pads? Didn't we do something like that for... No, we did set up something like that, didn't we? Shouldn't you be consistently resupplying our outpost over here? Or did... Wait. Memories. My memories are doing something. Because we do have the issue over here on Lich that we now don't have the flip-flop system anymore. And we made the Lich supply pad over here. So we should be bringing in stuff over here like all the time. So why did it collapse? Well, probably because this rocket over here isn't working anymore. And the other reason is probably... Let's see, these are the things that we order up. Hey, there's no the nuclear fuel in there. Did I just never set this thing up? I think I never set this thing up. Like, absolutely never, ever. Oh, why is the 5 space capsules in the air? What the fuck? Yes, actually, no, that's correct. We do want to keep a certain amount of space capsules in there. That is correct, but yeah, I think we do need at least some nuclear fuel over here, else the whole outpost over here, well, it will just fall together. So bring me over like 100 nuclear fuel. Come on, it'll be fine. And then, yeah, launch a green signal or when cargo is full. That's also interesting because you are waiting on warehouses, which you never got because we've never made them. And also, these 100 uranium fuel cells over here don't really seem to be requested over here. Something is very wrong over here. Let's see, all of these are connected. We go into there. 100 nuclear fuel cells. If it's larger than 0, we do that. Oh, because we order up one at a time, and we are currently waiting on the warehouses. So, it seems to me that we need to make those warehouses then. Let's see. Let's find an empty spot. There must be an empty spot over here somewhere. How about... Nope, that's not an empty spot. None of these, none of that, none of these. There's one. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Did you see what I saw? One moment, please. Where was it? Down there. We are making warehouses. What the fuck? Okay, let's fly back over there and let's have a look at what's missing over here. So, you there. Oh, you are full. That's your issue. You are full. Yeah, that will happen every now and then. And I think that might also be the thing we try to fix over here. Let's put all of that in there. Okay, you now order up 20 of these, so that's fine. I'm just going to pick up everything in there. I'm going to drop... Oh. That's suboptimal. That is very suboptimal. I got a bit of everything now. Oh god, my inventory is such a mess. The bots will fix it, question mark? Okay, I've got a whole bunch of bots sitting on my... Nope. Yep, maybe. I'm not quite sure. Not quite sure what these boys want to do. But I've got a whole bunch of inventory in my pockets and not a lot of bots that want to fly around over here. Oh god. Okay, how about we do the following? Put everything in there. Pick these two up. Just give me a new inventory. just give me a completely new inventory. It will be fine. It'll be fine. In the meantime, oh god, that's so many bots. Yeah, this thing over here is now working as expected. We're now ordering up the next part over here so that we can start filling up the rocket. There we go. How is my inventory too full? Well, there is some random crap in there, but we can't even put that random crap anywhere. Okay, I really need to do something about this inventory. Why do I have this many guns on me? Or this many radars? And there's still bots around trying to pick up stuff. Which they're also only somehow doing. I don't need this many cliff explosives. I don't need this many radars. Or this... Am I ordering up stuff twice? Excuse me? No, I'm not. And I guess this buffer over here is full, which is the reason why things over here are not really working as expected. Yeah, F this, F that. We don't need this, we don't need that, we don't need this, we don't need that. I don't need these grenades over here. Have these as well. Oh, is it my bots picking up the stuff over here? Okay, bots, stop picking up stuff. Yeah, keep dropping stuff in here. Oh, that's so annoying. Like sitting there in your own infinite loop. Here we go. I'm just gonna drop some random stuff in there for now. Yeah, all of these modules here, put them all in. All of this in, all of that, all of this, all of that. I think we have still bots out there that want to bring me stuff. Even though I did deactivate... Are they still putting stuff in my pockets? You put this in here. Put everything in there. Give me a whole new set of inventory. We're gonna try this one more time. Okay, now this looks a little bit better. Just a tiny bit of bot abuse. I'm sorry. It happens every now and then. This seems to be correct now. I'm not quite sure what this blob is doing over here. This blob is now just sitting there. There we go. Now the blob is gone. Same for this massive blob. I didn't really want to touch that. Okay. What is this? Why are they bringing me stuff? Stop bringing me stuff. And now pick up all of these bots over there, like all of them. Look how many it is. I also think the rocket in the north just flew away. Put everything in there. Keep bringing me stuff. There we go. Let's rotate our inventory one more time, and then I'm going to deconstruct this thing, and I'm going to move away. No, it's this rocket that's flying away. That's also fine. Good. Also, am I ordering up grenades? Is that the thing I'm doing? I don't really need these grenades over here. Good. Yeah. Sorry about that, boss. Sorry that I have made you move around that much. But that's fine. Okay, this place over here. You are now currently waiting on large storage tanks. let's help you out a bit. I got some over here for you. There we go. Have these. And then you're also waiting on some big storage tanks. Hey, you know what? I also got some of these for you. There you go. And my bots will bring me some over for me. Good. But that means that at least this thing over here is kind of working. That is good. I do see that we are ordering up extra over here, it seems. Wait a minute, are we? Nope, I just managed to click on the same thing again. But I don't really know why we need that many over here. Here, bring like 20 of these. No, we don't need like 100. 20 is fine. Good. And then you need like loaders and stuff. Okay, we're now going through the demeanors over there to figure out what we need. And then this thing over here, let's hope that it will be fine. And we're gonna let it sit for a while. In the meantime, we're going to work on the thing we actually want to work on. And before we go to Lich and fix up the outpost, there's another thing we need to do as well. Because we're going to switch it around. We're no longer going to be doing Cryonite on Lich. We're going to be doing Cryonite rods on Novice. And we're only going to bring in the Cryonite ore. As such, we can rebuild this whole thing over here. I should probably also take a look at where all these speed modules went. Let's also order up some of the tier 4 modules if we can. That's not how you do that. Good God, am I playing a confused mess today. There we go. Bring me 100 of these. And also bring me 100 of these. That should be fine. At least with that we can work. Good. Here we go. Here come the modules. Thank you very much, bots. Only thing we need to take care of is that we stay inside the zone. The zone is over there. Good. So, what do we need? We do need some advanced chemical plants. We do need an advanced furnace at least. And we do want to make Cryonite rods. For that, we do need to do Cryonite washing and crushing. For the crushing, we need a crushinator, a pulverizer. There we go. You crush the Cryonite ore into whatever we need. You wash it into wash Cryonite. And then we cook it up. Then we cook it up. So this is the way to do it. We definitely want to put some prot mods in wherever we can. Good. They come with a reasonable amount. The pulverizer over here is a bit slow. That's a bit unfortunate. But so be it. Let's give him some power so that we can at least see the crafting speeds over here. But with this, at least we can work. Now, okay. Crushing the Cryonite. We crush 4 Cryonite per second input speed. Let's hope that's not on Lich. And we are going to push out 2 crushed Cryonite per second. Crafting speed of 11.24. That is 11.24 times 2 plus 40%. Let me just get my quick backup calculator out. It's over here. 11.2 times 2 times 1.4. It's not 1.4 because 1.4 is... Oh, in our case it is 1.4. We could and should maybe calculate the max rate. So what's the maximum crafting speed for this machine over here then? Base crafting speed, yet again. Let's have a look. Is... Where's the thing? Base crafting speed of 2. That's great. So you're gonna get an increase of 11.25 or 1,125% speed increase. You're gonna get a reduction of 200% and then a base increase of 100%. So we subtract 100. So base crafting speed times this, that is times 2. We get a natural resting crafting speed of 20.5. Then with 4 modules in here, we get a output crafting speed of 36.9, and with that we can calculate. So input crafting speed over here is going to be 20.5, which means we are going to be eating 4 per second times 20. That's 80 per second. This thing over here consumes a full purple belt. There we go. Output crafting speed is going to be 36.90. So instead of the input we now put out, again, that is 2 items per second. So this times 2. And then we get an output of 73.874 items per second. If we had like an in-between belt, we would use that. But yeah, I'm just going to use purple out. So purple in, purple out. 74 items per second. This machine over here is doing the washing. We take in the crushed Cryonite, we add some water, we get washed Cryonite out, we get some water back, and we get some stone. That's cool. Your maximum crafting speed is base crafting speed of a advanced, not filtration plant, advanced chemical plant is 8. That is a lot. 8 times, what was it again? This amount is a final resting crafting speed of 82, and that's only for the input. Times 2. We consume 164 items per second. It's not exact ratio, but this is more or less something like this. This fits. This is fine. This works. That is a build. Yeah, let's go with this for now. There we go. And there we go. Good. We do have the water cycle, and the water cycle is going to be a pain in the nightmare. Not quite sure what the pain in the nightmare is, but it's definitely going to be a pain in the bum. So maybe we move this over in the air, and maybe we move this over in the air, because we do maybe want to have at least something like a coherent input. And then 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. This is the middle. You go down by 1, and then yeah, that should be fine. Good. So now we can think about the water cycle. Now the water cycle over here, of course, in this recipe is again. I don't think the water will not be affected by speed by productivity modules. So it should not be affected by productivity modules. And I don't think it is. If we would be gaining water, the water that we gain, that is affected by productivity modules, too, but we are losing water over here. So I don't think we need to take into account prot mod, but we might do want to put in something like an overflow system or maybe an underflow system. Either way, we put in 6 water per second at a crafting speed of, what do we have over here? 82? 82, yes. 82 times 6. That is something like about 500 water per second. And then we get water out. The differential is the water that we need to get in. We get 4 water back, so we use 2 water. So 82 times 2 is the amount of water we need to resupply into the system to top it up. And that's 164 water per second. Good. So this system over here, it's not going to be that crazy. We could maybe get away with something like this. So we push the water into the air. We push the water around, and then we have a top-up system. Now, speaking of the top-up system, the best way to top it off, in my opinion, is to use the atmospheric condensers. Every atmospheric condenser does make 3 water per second. That's not a lot of water. At a crafting speed of 1.5. 1.5 times our immaculate crafting speed increase of a factor of about 1,000 is a resulting crafting speed of 15.3. Actually, times 1.5, because this has a base crafting speed of, I think I just calculated it twice. No, I did calculate it twice. Sorry. I already had a factor of, what's it called again, of 1.5 in the air. Good. So we have a base crafting speed over here, or resting crafting speed over here, of 15.375. Though we can put in 2 more speed modules in the middle, so we do have a different crafting speed over here. So instead over here, that we calculate with a factor of 1,000, we actually calculate with a factor of 1,225. There we go. And then we get the resting crafting speed of 18. And then we make, 3 water per second. So times 18. And then divide by that. We make 33 water per second over here if we fully speed module this thing. We need a total of, what do we say? 164. 164 divided by 33. We need 5 of these. 5 of these with speed modules to keep the system over here alive. Now, option 2 would be we find a place close to water and just use a pump. I think maybe for this one it would be better to use a pump. Then we don't need to calculate anything, and then the build will also be automatically smaller. Good, so we're gonna pump it. No problem. And the more I think about it, the more I actually kind of think about do it like this, because the tank will be bigger. That is fine. We only need a buffer. But then we can have something like this, and this looks great. Good. Yeah, it's being built over here, but that's fine. I don't really care too much about that. And then we need a top-up line. That will be this one over here, and then one of these. And you are only going to activate if everything in here is less, say, than 10,000 or something like that. So if the contents of the tank over here is less than 10,000, we open up this pump and then recycle the water like this, and that will be perfectly fine. Good. Then back to now we get to the prod bonus thing. So we got a base crafting speed of 82. We add a productivity bonus of 80% on top of that. So we get an output crafting speed of 147.6. 147.6. We make 2 washed cryonite per second. So we make about 300 washed cryonite per second. If we fully upgrade this machine, one of these machines over here. Yeah, now we need to calculate the other side again. Base crafting speeds. This one is a bit different. This one has 5 modules, so we have to do some kind of calculation at least. Again, we get our 1,025. We subtract another 50 for the prod 9 module. And then we multiply that with your base crafting speed, which is 8 or 4. Which is 8. So we get the base crafting speed of 78 over here. 78 is the maximum crafting speed of this machine. And then, of course, we consume 5 washed cryonite every 25 seconds. That is 1 every 0.2 seconds. So times 0.2. One of these machines over here consumes 15.6 cryonite per second. So basically a yellow belt. And then this one over there pumps out, what do we say? 300? About 300. So this thing over here pumps out 10 yellow belts. This one over here eats a yellow belt. So we got ourselves a something 1 to 10 ratio. Not exactly a 1 to 10 ratio, but a something 1 to 10 ratio. It'll be fine. How do we do this the best way around? This is 4. This is 6. We could just do it like this. That works. That's the amount of belts that we need. That is 6 yellow belts. That is 4 yellow belts. And then we jangle them in here. Sure. And suddenly this whole build looks way different. I mean, if you compare it to the build we've made on Lich over here, which is this one over here, well, it doesn't really look too different. There is still similarities in here. But it's going to be less machines, more compact, way higher throughput. It's going to be bloody amazing. Okay. And then there's one more thing we need to think about, and that is this machine over here again. We also have the stone output. So of our, what is it again? Yeah, 147.6 output crafting speed times a quarter. We get 36.9. So basically a blue belt out in terms of... Am I not getting any of these? Where are my express loaders? Doesn't matter. I'm just going to steal one from over here. We're going to get one blue belt out over here, and that is just pure stone. Good. So, if we want to make this thing, yeah, over here. We're going to make it over here. And then the Cryonite rods, as we did over here, will just be fed back into the train. So this station over here will, from now on, accept pure Cryonite ore. We move it past the train. Then we do the Cryonite refining over there. And yes, and then we put it back on the train. So we got the base elements. Let's also pick up some of these things. And we've calculated the whole build for maximum crafting speed, so we are upgrade safe. Even though the machine right now might not be working at maximum efficiency, that is not really that important. What is important that once we put in like the highest tier modules, that everything will still be working accordingly. Good. So, let's have a look. I think one of these will be completely fine. I mean, we're going to have 10 machines that make Cryonite rods for us. Let's do that calculation real quick. 10 machines making Cryonite rods. So 15.6. Let's just go with 15 because that's the amount we put in. 15 we put in per second. We get 30 per second out because of productivity bonuses. We got 10 of those machines. That means we're going to make 300 Cryonite rods per second. Yeah, that's going to be good. I don't think we need any more. I think that will be fine. That's going to be absolutely fine. And we're going to make the machine over here. I'm just going to start over there. Good. Does the crushing of the Cryonite give us anything else? Nope. Perfect. Now, there is one issue, of course, over here. I did kind of say we need to make it close to the water. And actually, there's a water body over there. So we can definitely make this happen. I also think I might just do the flip. We're not going to flip it. It's going to be like this. Good. Thank you, bot. I was not expecting that. Okay, where are my nice beacon-powered little small beacons? There we go. So we're gonna have something like this. We're gonna have something like that. And then we just need to map this thing on top of that. And then it's going to be like one over here. I'm going to keep them in the distance of 2. And we're going to need 10 of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10. That will be enough. Each one of them gets a yellow input and a red output. The red output, I'm not quite sure where the red output will be going yet. We will figure that out later. Good. And then, of course, how do we do this? I guess like this. You get one of these. You get one of these. I do like coloring belts like this. This I find a lot of fun. Also, you know, we're still ordering up stuff. So we take a red belt out. That's for the items. So this over here then turns into a green belt. There we go. We also have a green belt over here, which we shouldn't forget. Then we go all the way over. Oh no. Oh. It needs to be one over. Now the whole thing over here doesn't fit anymore. It was such a nice fit over here. It's still a nice fit. We just need to do it a bit different. There we go. That works. Good. That is the green belt, the purple belt into a red belt into a green belt. We could then do the same thing again over here. Now that I think about it, wait a minute. Yeah, sorry. Let's do this a little bit more sane. I do like my insane builds, but more sane is also perfectly fine. So we're gonna put this thing over there. There's gonna be a red belt going into there. Yep. And there's going to be a green belt going out over here. And then the red belt over here turns into 2 yellow belts. And suddenly the whole thing over here fits a bit more. Good. And then you become green. And the other green belt comes up over here. And then we can continue. Then, same thing again. I'm just going to pull this thing up a little bit. The green belt over here will be split off into 2 red belts. One of the red belts goes into there. which then turns into 2 yellow belts, and then the other red belt goes in over there, which also turns into 2 yellow belts. And then we are basically done over there. And then we have this green belt over here. Here we go. This one goes a little bit further. I also kind of noticed the issue we have over here. There is a beacon in the way. There we go. And technically, we could do it like this. And this can stay like that. Unless... Oh, that's... I'm usually not the biggest fan of super long underground. It's nice to have, absolutely. But I kind of want to see how my resources flow. So, yeah, we are going to... This is more expensive to do it like this, absolutely. But I just like doing it like this. Good. And then we get up to this point where we do this one more time. And then one more time over there. And we do need to move you at least up by 1. The green belt then continues, goes into this thing. There we go. You're flipped the wrong way. You go into there, and then one more red underground over there, and you go into there, and then we have this more or less evenly distributed. Actually, pretty much evenly distributed, because this over here will automatically balance based on the belt color. And this is something I really, really enjoy. I really enjoy doing this in Satisfactory. When I want to like ratio a build or something like that. Like the purple belt over here goes into a red belt and into a green belt. The green belt over here, 60 items. The red belt over there has 30 items. So automatically, 2/3 are going over here and 1/3 is going over there. Of course, this will only work if this belt over here is completely packed. If this belt is only half full, then you will notice probably that you will get an even distribution on both of them. And then the whole thing over here fails, of course. But this is fine. This is perfectly fine. And then it all goes into these machines over here that we then use to cook up our ore. There we go. Then we place the oven here. And that's all fine. Good, good, good. And then, of course, we need some kind of input. So, yet again. Yeah, this over here is definitely going to be a bit different from now on. Let me just consume this Cryonite over here. There we go. There we go. Almost there. Oh, that's one long belt. Come on, give me. Oh, I'm also consuming the other side. No, didn't really want to do that. I'm also going to put that stuff in storage because then it can be picked up by the bots. There we go. Let's pick up all of this. What did we calculate for these? Fuck, I forgot. It was probably the first number I have over here. And my first number I have over here is that still in there? Yeah, I think it's this one. Actually, we already know what we need over here. It's a purple belt in. That's it. We're just going to push a purple belt in and that will be fine. Which does mean that all the way over here at the bottom, like all the way, this is where the Cryonite will be coming in from now on. So this landing pad over here is not novice Cryonite import anymore. Yeah, let's just get rid of all of this. Not required. This is just... Did we name it already? I think we did. Let me just check the other side real quick. No, wait a minute. No. We need to name it something. This is just going to be Cryonite or import. It doesn't matter what it is. There we go. Because the other side is already ready. Over here on this side, we already have the rocket available. And this one over there. Full of Cryonite ore. You're not going to leech orbit. We're not going to be polluting that orbit anymore. We are going to bring it over to Cryonite or import. There we go. And you're going to launch on cargo full. And I guess you need power to launch. That's a bit of a bummer. Good. Here we go. Then we remove this and that. I might be overbuilding this again. Or rebuilding this again. But I just want this belt to be gone. It's in my way. Cute. And you from there. There we go. You are going to be Cryonite ore. Here it is. Copy paste. I should also keep my OBS open to check the counter. Oh god, we're at 25 minutes. No! That's fine. It's fine. We're going to finish this off real quick. As we always do. And then I'm going to hook up the rest of it later. There we go. There we go. There we go. Good. And then we pull all of this in. We pull all of that in. Here we go. And then give me a purple underground. There we go. And that's going to be you into you. And you into you. And then we've got everything set up over here to make this thing rip roar. So there's only a little bit of construction that needs to be done. And some random pipes we need to put in. Let's also help out the construction over here with whatever we have in our pockets. There we go. Perfect. Lovely. We need some power in here. And of course, we need the output. We're going to be outputting 300 Cryonite rods per second. Up to 300 Cryonite rods per second. Yeah, I think I do need to remake the station over here a little bit then. But that is fine. Then again, we probably don't really output that many Cryonite rods in total. Or export that many Cryonite rods in total. But at least now we have reimagined the Cryonite processing. And with everything being over here on Novice now, we have full control over this. The only thing we need to do, and that's a quick thing we're going to check upon right now, is this thing over here. You are still missing random items. I'm not quite sure. Oh, is it all in there? It's all in there. Yeah. I'm just going to stand all the way over there. Far away from this thing. We're going to deconstruct it. The bots are going to find all the items that we somehow dunked in there. And then let's hope that they will be able to refill that rocket over there. And maybe I do it off camera. Maybe I do it on camera. It really depends on what we need to do on Lish over here. But I think the only thing we need to do is make sure that the resupply works. Then re-enable the power and start shooting these rockets back over to Novice. Good! That will be it for today. Thank you so much. If you do like what you see, please do leave a like, a follow, a comment, a subscription. Every one of those actions does help me out in growing this channel into something bloody amazing. And I'm really enjoying how the channel is just growing. Every day I log into YouTube, I just see more and more subscribers, and it's getting kind of addicting. Either way, you can also find me on twitch.tv/BoldViking, where we do even more Factorio. We also do some remote over there. GTFO will be back soon. And just get over there, leave me a follow, check it out for yourself. And without further ado, I wish you all an amazing evening, and until next time. See you around!